Hello guys and welcome to Road to London 2017, episode 15. I start today with some quite sad news, to be honest. If you watched episode 1 of the Road to London series, you would have seen that I mentioned I was a talent development athlete for British Athletics. Sadly, over the last 24 hours I've had it confirmed to me that I am being dropped by the talent development. Well, they've given me a number of reasons, some of which make very little sense to me, and it did devastate me because I have made a number of changes, as I said in my first video, to my lifestyle over the past year, and obviously going to university, that was a big change. So I actually feel I've moved forward as an athlete in the past year, maybe not in time, but in actual strength as an athlete, and due to conditions and races, and obviously I had a couple of big frustrations last year, but I did actually move forward in terms of performances. Like, I was starting to get stronger again. I changed my coach now. I've moved everything to try and go towards London. Sadly, British Athletics didn't feel that I was enough of a step forward to retain me in their talent development program. I'm not going to go and slam British Athletics or do any of that, because there's no good. That's their decision. It was the decision of a small band of individuals, and so I had, for the last 48 hours, I've been pretty devastated, to be honest, for the last 48 hours. But I've spoken to my family and to my coach. They're the ones that are most important to me, and most important is in my development as an athlete. And they have all reassured me that this is just a minor blip on the road to London. And I will promise all of you that I will still be fighting, and I will defy everyone and prove I was ready, and I am ready, to be a GB full international this summer in London. So, moving on to some happier stuff, where I left off last time. Last time I left off, I said I was going to go to Enfield. Well, I did, but I went today instead of Tuesday because we had to switch our session round because my coach got stuck in Potter's Bar. These things happen, you know, so I went and did 2 sets of 10 200s on Tuesday. I kept them between 31 seconds and 35, I think? Yeah, 35 point whatever, point 1 I think was the slowest, 35.1, and I think 31.0 was my actual quickest. So I was very happy with that. This was prior to discovering the things that I said, which I have come out in the last 48 hours. So I was very happy with that. I showed good strength. I showed some decent speed for this time of winter when I'm not doing any speed training or any major speed training. I am doing speed to an extent. I'm still going quickly and it's still pure running. But anyway, moving on. Today I went home last night because I actually have started working with United London FC. Shout out to those guys who've given me a job. Just a voluntary work and working with that club, the official club of Talk Sport, who've adopted them. But I went home because I had to go and watch them train at Walthamstow. So then I got a lift from my dad and we went to training. Today I went and trained with Andy. I did 5 of the trail reps that you've heard me talk about. They're 630 metre reps on a bark and sort of trail that runs around the outside of the track at Lee Valley Athletic Centre. So if you've been there, you've probably seen it. That's 630 metres. I did 5 of them at a steady pace because I am racing at the weekend. We didn't want to take too much out of my legs, but I would sprint up a particular hill during the lap. I showed some good strength there. My coach was very impressed with how I ran. Actually, I'd like to thank my coach from the bottom of my heart, honestly, for all he said in the last few hours. Like when he discovered about my situation with him, the last 48 hours of having been dropped from talent development. I told him when I went to training today, and he was brilliant. He just said, look, it doesn't change a thing from my point of view. You're still the athlete that I took on. You're still the athlete whose road to London starts on this track, right here, right now, every time you come out here, and just go and prove everyone wrong. So that's all I wanted to do, and I'm really grateful for him for that, to him for that. Well, so I will be making another video probably Sunday night after having completed that 10k at Regent's Park and letting you know how I got on. I have a target in the back of my mind I'm not going to share because, you know, I'd rather keep it to myself just in case it doesn't come off, but if it does, I will share with you what that target was. So I will be going out and I will be running my heart out on Sunday for every single person watching this video, for myself, for everyone, and just to prove to everyone I am still the athlete that people believed in and that people wanted to support, and that I've not changed in the slightest. I've developed, I'm stronger, I'm faster, and that my road to London is still well and truly on track. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next one. Goodbye, guys.